Ghana has sikani baako pa na yeboni dia baka se waka ni ye nam one na napia mensa ono na ye chief executive officer enka ne na oda MenzGold ano na asem no efiase July bosom ne da etoso edumienu mfimpiemienu ene edunkno 2019 ene efiase wo circuit court enkakrenka yekoba ena nam one asem no enkrofo se ena nam one agi yesika ena nam one se emfa sika mra ene yenkotwo gold ena nsem ye prekese bebre na circuit court we che pa ene demo ahora wo ma ye wa ha ema nkrofo bi atoato nananum wonse do wo mo chese ene enipa 252 ena ato nananum wonse do a wo mu nyina eye customers ema MenzGold na sem na fin circuit court akokopiem wo high court ene attorney general so ene ebo ne homodin pa se ne atie bia wo be chese nam one onam kwati kwanso energy nipa bi esika monkoto gold na chese hunsi hu no oha nchichemu enan ebi kura oha nchichemu edu ena no so de ebema wo na enye nam one nko a nam one any brew marketing company ena MenzGold Ghana Limited ena wo mu egira okono dendenden kwa edu mako aduasa enkron ena yede abono emu bi se odi sika hu edwa ebi ni se ye man to me krata ese onfa nto na onton gold enso enfa enkan ebi nso ene se ye man license anase to me krata bia ese wonye nkrofo sika se deposit enfa ento ne ho sansana ne ho enye bank na attorney general so wo ba penny ono ene director of public prosecutions DPP Yvonne Atakra Obobisa woni ne team ni nyina afre adansefo mako enkron ena semwe mo ba bi adanse ewom ede atia nam one obi a beka ne wonim na numu ena yewie ye pe nam one a lawyer for eye owura Kwame Akufu achirema court nse nokre ensem attorney general so ye beka ni nyina eye kenken kwa ensuo bi enim nyina so bia enim enti o file ne ye no submission of no case ankasem no ye montungu na nam one wonfa ne hu eni saa na no nenne otemuafo etena ase esi dwa se ne etie bia wode ni ruling ebeba na wa kire se nam one kwa adu ayede abono mako aduasa enkro no owanu yi ana wonfa nchechemu mapa enfamre Ghana fo na de bra Facebook na behwe nam one se de na fo ahyehye kama ene tokura ahyehye unhu se ho waye kama pa na no ene justice ns ohusu da pa ese ohwa asem ni nyina mu wieye adansefo nkro a ye from so media dance emfa entia nam one no wo so mu nyina ka mo nsem ni pepepe attorney general bo ne homodin pa a kire se there is a prima facie case etia nam one enti nam one se wono what's our license? Say no so any license no. One no so metna dakam enka ne de emfa enkyere. Na bra ye wie en kasama for edema attorney general asoye owura Wilberforce Isaac Mensah HSN no kre attorney general asoye abom homodem pa a kire se omo adanse dodo na editia nana apia AK nam one.
Or as the law demands, the judge would have let the accused person or accused persons walk away. So it's very important. This stage of a trial, the submission of no case part of the trial, is extremely crucial. If you get this wrong at this stage, the accused persons would have won. And the victims, the numerous victims you see behind us, it would have been a different story. So we are very glad the hard work and so of the men and women of the prosecution division of the office of the Attorney General have indeed proved that what the French say, la loi n'aime pas le bruit, which means the law does not like noise. So it's been years, and we know when it comes to crime, there's no statute of limitation in respect of crime. This issue indeed has been in court. I've been reliably informed by one of you that since July 12th, so it was an exact date, July 12, 2019. This even predates when I joined the office of the Attorney General. So it shows how long this matter has been in court. So we are glad that we have gotten to the stage of submission of those cases, and the accused persons have been asked to open their defense. So this is victory for the prosecution. It's a step towards justice delivery in this particular matter. And I'm glad and I believe the gentlemen who are indeed at this stage can properly be called victims. I believe they're all satisfied and very elated and happy by the ruling given by the honorable judge today.
But we know that you have 39 counts.
And yeah, ye woba for Sasari Mensa, one no customer for Edema Attorney General. Now, customer for Edema aggrieved MenzGold Customers, or Fred Forson, and in some job for aging commercials and no credit. Nania Papa say and ne, court Ashanam one say, one Rametna decam, now one also entered a choir, one nam so, edgy womusika, Sikani said, be what say a binio, on one Cassan Summoning crew, and for enter court.
Why in the case me court national one day nano there were charges almost 39 charges. I think 3 were dropped, almost 39 charges nano they just there or you have to papa as I said the office of the attorney general director of public prosecution down on lawyers one are you anyway put those near the number of the criminal way nano yes so your petty who be any scan Yenny since I educate in nature, they have 10. They won't be a yen scan. When you look at say, you know, food over 225 in a while to another. The pretty will be a yen scan. Now, one more yen in a day, or 2 days, still over 2 watts, yen scan, another yen scanner. Yaka, Jima, you were pensioners or yen. 1 hour, why you come up on 1 hour with Jima. When is the acting for the past 6 years? This year, September, 6 years. Of dryness, yen sanking in Sika. You see, on yen 10 term of Sikanabra. Last time I did 2.5 got one on Nala Shabo, got the Sikanababa. Court no catch any day. Court no also interested with Sikana criminal. You see, criminal case we know on your stumbling block, on your acquisition Monday over to Sikano. Sikabi Allah what one on your 10 fan brat, 10 again, I don't think I'm CID for no fan can open your customers in the car.
Yeah, would see a Fred Forson. Our man so far, and also with you when you're quenya, any angel Cassia Bojin come was repa. Now, this said, they can see and say will be some finance ministry. Nanria was what the angel TV who 8 years and not say you can't. Ever has a finance minister, and releases the Kebi set Yemfa, Emma, or man now, Musika, our various banks now. Yes, oh, and into your Google Sabanks and in Naka, a bibu bomuno, Sankrofon near see a discipline mouth, and also will be so. As a man's go to for some can one now, some can dear, and no matter said, and say, and the menimia, yan shed Nayan Fomo, and come, and also say, and not said,
recently we heard that there's a bailout package announced. We want, even though we have made a presentation to him, they should include us in the bailout. We want to be clear on that 1.5 billion Ghana cedis, whether MenzGold customers are part or not. We want to be clear on that one. So we want to urge the finance minister to be clear, whether MenzGold customers are part of it. We heard that he said it's for all institutions, all people who suffered under the financial sector cleanup. We suffered. We have lost 225 people. 5 people committed suicide. We also suffered. So we want to know that because on 7 December, we are also going to take part in the decision-making process. Who runs the nation for the next 4 years? And like I said the last time, my people have asked me to say that they are going to cast their votes based on the money. And they will not miss words with that.
And now, a customer for Edema aggrieved MenzGold Customers, or Fred Forson.
I trying to say, Papa did a video next year, and who said the old man standing there make word rough. Your friend Henry could do me tap. I was here back with just say maybe some more. Nam one any Chef Smith who can lie. I was here back with you. In fact, one of them cooked his lie, so one didn't cook it. One was cooking it for Ghanaians. This one didn't cook it. This one was. Was it killer number 1 part 1 and 2? Was it what question is this. Anyway, the government won't NPP will continue. Ben Sam, sample view. Na Ben Sam wa try dey do a hapacho technical for am we sam no man na say baby o dey fa na ni nyan. We say ya e kan news no. Edru baabi na ye pese ye tan na ya masam na ye style bi nti ye kan na to say wo mu a e tie na anti. Ye hwe ye tie yi. Ye hwe. Wo dey ba be share yen say ye na ye sam na sa say be ya na.
As ye tan o monte.
Na dia.
E tan dey pu.
Sister, I sound maybe I do.
How could you say this?
Was it? Now one wire friend, he really hear papa, what things? Messi, I don't know. Was it? Benedict Ampo. I said, Benedict, come on, watch it. Yeah, you can't. There's some country. My young quay anywhere. Now, one year near nothing. The attorney, sir, and no ruling Biaba, page in Marco 110. 110. I'm open numbers. I hear mega 6 and I have more numbers. What's the same? Chief Executive Officer Emma MenzGold Company and I appear Mensa aka Nam1. And then court was share a high court. I just said, well, no, quite do Marco be a sound 39 why they born. I ye be brave you are. Yes, say money laundering. No, you know, buying water. Sika alcohol, no what ton sika alcohol, brand new license. And when she ordered that man for Solomon Womo, Sikanin home, and now a year defrauding by false pretense. And when she no all the deposit without license. Any animal naka on the ground, or she put that. Hey, number one, no.
Why can you?
And you know,
why can see? We are just one I can see. Why come?
I was appointing a one now. Was one of the court when him said. Court, more your canning in Antum, your mocano. Woman putting in a entrum, no woman said, now why? Wedding kunim, Tinwasha white about na yenyano, na one shang yet yes, where ye be. Now, oh, sha, since 2019, and a circuit court, a transfer sent me echo high court to say, Yen Shana feed him what woman didn't know in our musical. Hey, and we want to try in the say. Baby, no so won't a do court to Sabria. One were wearing in the and some 4 pie backward wouldn't be no. One were well, musica, woman there dine and one car. I won't be a woman and your mom. Till I wanted now look fresh, no, see one idea. When a court in Yagi. Munquaka, sir court to answer. Na one quashi be dear. Trust and no cry and to infantry. Then so court sorry, Shimano. Well, who said. Nipan samu a womo eka no wetumi establish prima facie enti na mwan ya akọ ne de omo hu se adwen bone pa na na we di nko person di nko for bone na yentie na mwan wo so ndie won nyim tumu kwa
Kofi has been dismissed, which is fine. We disagree, you know, we very much disagree, but it is worthy of note that the disagreement does not in any way erode our confidence in the judiciary and then the courts. Yeah, so I mean, I would speak with the defense legal team, you know, and then we would consider and then explore all necessary rights to redress, you know, under the parameters of rule of law. So, I mean, it's a win for Ghana, it's a win for rule of law. You know, we have always maintained that we are not guilty, and we still stand by that. And listening to the lengthy ruling, certain keywords were very, you know, essential, and they were like consistent. So, for example, there were words like presumption, we presume, it appears, it looks like, it seems. What that tells me is that it's just like, you know, viewing it from the face value, right, and not necessarily going into the fact of the matter. So I wouldn't also want to go into the merit or the demerit of the matter, because this is just the prima facie, which is like looking at it on the face value. So, well, it could be a mirage. And this is just one, you know, person sitting down looking at it. So, yeah, once we disagree, the law permits that we can always take it to, I mean, an appellate court or the legal remedies under, you know, a legal dispensation can be exercised. And so we would go.
I was for now, why no, was say one day, as some no, when him say quite do I a day body in no, and yet the way in a so. Now, oh, sha, facts, Sankasa, or woman say, acquire fampe. ɛna ɔtɛmuafoɔ no agye a wɔde saa asɛm yi aba sɛ ɔmɛ open ne defense na kwadu a ɛde abɔ no ɔma mɛyi ne ho ano ɛwɔ mu ɛdi kan na ho sɛ kwadu ɔmo de abɔ ne nyinaa so nti kɔɔto nto ne nyinaa nto mu kɔɔto sɛ ɔhwɛ mu wɔhunu sɛ ɛwɔ nyinaa so nti na ho wɔmɛgyina hɔ no ɔmɛyi ne ho ano na wɔkyerɛ sɛ wɔne kɔɔto no ɛnyɛ adwene ɛwɔ ho na ho sɛ wɔhunu sɛ ɔmanfoɔ twerɛtwerɛ sɛ ɛna he look fresh ɛna wayɛ sei ɛna wayɛ fine ɛna yie wahwɛ ɛna ɔmanfoɔ fɔn ɛna ebi wu ɛna na ho ayɛ fresh ɛde asɛm koraa nie wɔsɛ wate na deɛ ɛkyɛ ne sɛ ɔduru kɔɔto no ohunu nipa a wɔn sika kɔkam ne bia na wɔn ho yɛ ne mmɔbɔ ohunu wɔn a na ne werɛ ako wɔtumi hunu ebi wotumi sɛ nipa no wafɔn fia wayɛ sɛ ɛyi tɔska fia na ohunu wɔn a na ne werɛ ako paa wɔsɛ I feel empathy for customers affected wɔsɛ mo nsuro why wɔsɛ mo nsuro wɔbɛhwɛ sɛ criminal case ne nya firi sɛ no mo de crime bi bɔ no sɛ wahyɛ da na wabutu mu no wayɛ mu sɛ no wayɛ mu sɛ no wɔpepira mu wayɛ mu sɛ ti ayɛ asɛm ne crime wɔsɛ sɛ criminal ne nya firi wɔ sɛ pɛ wɔbɛhyɛ ase no pia mu sika na wɔn kakra ti mo kama kɔma ntom yam na wɔn deɛ ogyiri sɛ ɔyɛ innocent na bere bi bɛba ama waka n'asɛm yɛntie da ho
It becomes inevitable, right? It becomes inevitable that we need to open the defense. Why not? We are law-abiding citizens. We are subjects of the state. You know, we are not above the state. We are humble citizens, all right? So we'll gladly, enthusiastically open the defense. And then all of you would hear what I have to say with respect to the charges that has been labeled. But as it stands right now, we are not guilty. And I mean, that is instructive and very commanding.
Tell me how challenging the past 6-7 years have been for you. I mean, people coming here saying that you defrauded them and all of that. How challenging has it been?
It's been very painfully challenging. But of course, we leave that to what doesn't break you makes you stronger. And I'm a believer. You know, whatever God doesn't permit doesn't happen. So it's fine. It's very fine. I'm not a person that complains. You know, anybody who knows me will tell you, I don't believe in complaints, right? I embrace whatever comes to me. I hold a challenge and I try to make the most out of it. And so that's precisely what we're going to do.
Finally, before you go, as brief customer, throughout the course of the trial, you are making arrangements to pay or cater for
Yes. In terms of payment, we are very happy. You know, we've been constrained. Every company has liabilities. I mean, companies lose money all the time, right? So it breaks our heart that people have had to suffer this unintended consequences. It breaks our heart, right? But we are before a criminal court. And if you know what the criminal court establishment is about, it is not a remedial court. It is a punitive court, a punitive and by extension a reformative court, right? So you come before a criminal court. You are not here to remedial. You are not here to remedy a situation by way of coming to pay debt. You are here, it is you against the state. So if they find you culpable, a punishment or a punitive sanction is imposed. So we are very happy. We want to exhaust this. Once we, by the grace of God and I have firm belief in God Almighty, once we're able to exhaust this, then I believe we can, the state may decide to go to the...
I was here for a number, number one, and Uhuno or Chen Simuno, or say, Obetia, Edumabia, Ubia, the cat, Nansono, Obeshana, which is unfortunate. Was your woman, quite a more brandy, I didn't know, a hanopa. No obeshe na wetu ho anamo but more comments na menti ase anyway on them was your nine first time I was joining here on Facebook uchi dem akwa aba why also my good work o share e wo do okay dem akwa aba obetumi adwane on Facebook momfa na mo amfo nyina ntuso enti adan na edimo kon pese na mo an and why fresh sexy don and so I fresh we are not in China. A branch or re Nipan nam ewa bisim no ama Adam for they say one also I fresh. Like just a example, and now why should not share? Because truly, what she said here, why you no hono, what's in it, ya no what jini kiki, na ta de fita white, na walk asa confidence in one. No say as a year man for ya pa comment section one. A shimko for some say woman tiase say na one I fresh sana wa say wa nam one. a country called Ghana, which was a Nana Kwesi Apiasechi. I said, "Ya show pa." Wasn't number one. Will come like a kite. We few more places here for the proud message, and no. And we used to say, even at the same human meat, eat a crown, he look fresh. I will please. I could see back with you, and or they and also Abba. And to us, a black of number one can be very good pastor after his case from the way he's talking. I was said yes, you know. Nyame ama ho kwan ya nke esi. Ti nyame na ma ho kwan. Say and yeah, wow, they over to have filled that space. Or say nyame na ma ho kwan. Say nyame ama ho kwan ya esi. Ti the esi ni bia. Nyame no ma ono a na beje. Nyame no a o ma musika no. Ono a na oso anam wan so mra magi. Ti the esi bia nyame na why bia. Na so o ya dia no nyame na ye compare T74 20 na 74